Hey guys, Chris here again with Project Nerf, and like every other YouTuber on the planet, I could sit here and talk forever about the Nexus Pro and how amazing it is and all of the great features. But honestly, I think all of the other YouTubers have done an excellent job at representing it. It is absolutely the most exciting offering that we've ever had, and I really love mine, so definitely run out and grab one. But instead, today, we're going to talk about this. The brand new Adventure Force half darts available on the shelf at Walmart. Are they worth the money? Let's find out. Alright guys, as you can see, we've got a couple of blasters out here to test these darts with. Of course, we've got the Nexus Pro itself. We've got a jet long shot with the AccuRatio scar on it, as you guys saw in one of my previous videos. And then I figured we'd go ahead and break out the old Predator long shot, because it's one of the more powerful blasters that I have. Now, I've got a Gen 1 Blaster Tech, scar on there. You can see I've got a few katanas, a few Talon mags, and the darts that we're going to be versing today. Let's take a good look here. We've got the new Adventure Force short darts, Worker Gen 3s, Worker Gen 1s, Sweet Oranges, and these ACC hard tip knockoff darts. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get these bad boys on the chrono and get some averages. So let's get to it. Alright, so we're going to do 5 of each one through each blaster here. So we're going to start with the Nexus Pro itself, kind of our baseline here. So here we go with the Adventure Force short darts. Alright, Gen 3 workers out of the Nexus Pro. Alright, Sweet Orange out of the Nexus. Tips out of the Nexus Pro. Alright guys, I've got everything reloaded up here, the mags. We're going to use the Nexus Pro first. We're going to start with the Sweet Oranges, and we're going to be shooting for my 40-foot target, since this blaster doesn't have a scar on it, and if we score any hits on that, then we'll look to go downrange to the 60. Let's do it. distance. Hits the dart. They're just poorly burned away. And that was a big fat 0 hits for the sweet oranges. Let's move on to these hard tips. I expect a similar result, though they are a little heavier. They might fly a little straighter. Here we go. There was one. Alright, 4 hits off of those hard tips. I can even actually see dents in my 40-foot target from here, so that ought to be entertaining. Worker Gen 1s. Again, with no scar, but I expect these to fly a little straighter. Oh, there goes the head off one. Hit. The inconsistency on the worker dart side of this is really. Here's another one. We grabbed 2 hits off the worker Gen 1s, but they're so inconsistent coming out of the barrel that doesn't surprise me. A lot of them were dead straight, but kind of dropped a little low. Worker Gen 3s, I think they were a little more steady. So let's see if we can score any hits with these. Gosh, yeah. Alright guys, pretty good performance. There, I think we got 6 hits out of it. And again, I don't have the sight set up on this thing or anything like that. No scar, so no optic, nothing like that. So just kind of sighting down the rail here. But 6 hits there with the workers. Let's see how the Adventure Force darts do. They are optimized for this blaster, and I actually expect pretty good performance here. That's like, I don't know, 5 already on the 40, and I can keep going, and I think I can score several more hits. Let's see if we can reach out there and get that 60. Oh, close. There was 1. 2. 3. Thunder it. Alright guys, that was 5 or so on the 40, and then 3 or 4 on the 60-foot target for the Adventure Force short darts, so that bodes very well for them. Let me get everything reloaded. We'll go out the higher power blasters that are scarred and see how everything performs. Alright, so now we're going to move on to our Jet Blaster long shot. Same order with the darts. We're going to go with the sweet oranges first. Let's start at that 40-foot target. super good performance there, guys. I think I hit that with 9 or 10, but the addition of the scar really makes a difference on those sweet orange darts. They really like to be fired from a blaster with a scar barrel. So now we'll move on to the hard tips. Wow, good performance out of the sweet oranges. Very impressed, actually, and surprised. Well, we're 2 for 2. Sorry about all the issues with the catching there. Fair performance. I think we scored 5 or 6. So we did pretty good. But I'd like to see better Worker Gen 1s. Now, you'll remember on the chrono again, they were a little inconsistent, so that could come back to bite us. There's center punch in that thing. Let's go for 60. I think we're going to aim a little higher. There we go. Just under it. A little clever editing here. Sorry if the camera angle changed. It's actually a couple of days later. We had a lot of rain. Repaired the long shot, so we're going to go ahead and finish up with the Worker Gen 3s and the Adventure Force short darts. So anyway, let's do it. Worker Gen 3s are up first. 5 in a row on the Worker Gen 3s on the 40. I've got 10 more in it. Let's move up to the 60. Again, this has never been doped out. It's right on at the 40-foot target, so I'll probably have to aim a hair high to hit that 60, but let's see if we can do it. Definitely me. Four or 5 on the 60. I wonder if we can reach out and tap the 80 from here. Again, I'm going to have to aim way high, so probably won't score any, but let's do it anyway. 4 dot. That was 2 out of 5 on my 80-foot target, guys, so that's pretty impressive numbers. That's 11 out of 15 at ranges 40, 60, and 80. Let's see if the Adventure Force darts can measure up. On the 40. Missed with that one. On the 60. 4 out of 5 on the 60. Pretty solid numbers there. Let's move out and see if we can say hello to Mr. 80. Oh, just over it. Alright guys, so I just clipped the 80 with that last one, so 1 on the 80 and 4 of 5 on the 40 and the 60, so yeah, definitely pretty accurate darts. Alright guys, and here we are with the Predator long shot, the big boy. I don't know how much I can prime this. I'm already arm weary. It's already 94 degrees out here this morning. I'm sweating, it's humid, and I'm stupid. I didn't bring anything to drink with me, so I've got my Blaster Tech Scar on here with a 1/4 turn right English on it, and no optic or anything, so we're just going to sight down the rail and see what we get. Off that. I think it actually double loaded. I know one thing. That 40-foot target is not happy. You can hear the thump when these hit it. And most of them, even the ones I've missed with, guys, just sail by it. All right, there was the hard tips. We'll go with Sweet Orange here. Wow, that thing's a smart weapon. Just under it. Not sure if that's seen particularly well. I sort of hit. It's double breach. Right on the money. Goodness. This thing's a beast. All right, I'm getting arm weary. We're going to skip these. I scored a couple of hits. Let's move on to the good stuff. Let's move on to these Adventure Force darts while I still have the strength to prime this thing and see what it does here. Oh, just over it. I think it may have fired the head off of that one. We got the power to get up there to 60. Just under it. Just fine. I mean, they're good. There was one. Yeah, those were nice. Scored several hits on the 40, couple of them out there on the 60, and they seem to breach and chamber very, very well in the 17/32 brass. All right, we'll try Worker Gen 3s. I think I've still got enough oomph to prime this thing a few times. A little high. I'm actually having to aim below my target. Let's see if we can reach 60. We got plenty of thrust. I'm actually still shooting over it. There we go. Consider there's no sight on this. There it was, guys. Very, very impressive results. I got a couple of these Adventure Force darts left here, so we're gonna load it up one more time and which is just what I got in my hand. I think it's 5 or 6. But yeah, at this point in time, I really cannot be more impressed with these darts. That was 2 more. No, all in all, guys, very happy with the Adventure Force darts. Let's head back in and we'll discuss it. All right, guys. I hope you're still with me here. I tried to get you some really, really good data on the new Adventure Force short darts, and all in all, I am very impressed. Not only are they the absolute best dart and most consistent to fire through your Nexus Pro, but that consistency carried over into my Jet Blaster Alpha kit long shot and a Brass Breech long shot with an 18 kg spring shooting 250 FPS. And that consistency was very much so throughout all of the blasters that we tested with. Are they accurate? Yeah, they're quite good. Ultimately, I found them to be slightly less accurate than my go-tos, which are of course Worker Gen 3s, but very accurate darts. I'm not suggesting that they are not accurate at all. You guys saw the range videos. You saw me scoring hits on 40, 60, and 80-foot targets, freestanding, free hand-holding the blasters. So yeah, that's an accurate dart. And durability. Of all of them I fired through every blaster, I did not damage or break a single one. So for $10 at Walmart for a pack of 100 of these, absolutely run out and grab them right now. Nothing to consider. These things are awesome. I believe that they're going to be a staple of our community, and I think they're going to help open up the usage of half darts at events that previously they were not available at. But just their availability to walk into a Walmart store, go to walmart.com and grab these and have them in a day or two, or right now if you're there's only half a dozen Walmarts in every town. So yeah, I think this is going to have an impact on our community like we haven't seen before. They're of value for the money. They're durable. They're accurate. They're consistent. They're of high quality. And for the price point, they're going to be really, really tough to beat for any company out there. Guys, if you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe, smash that notification button as we've got a lot of great content coming up. Check us out on Facebook. if you get an opportunity, check out the shop. We're going to have some new blasters hitting there again here in the next week or so, so you'll definitely want to keep an eye on that. As always, guys, if you prefer to correspond by mail, fan mail address is in the description box below. So, till next time, this is Chris for Project Nerf saying have a blast.